What's up, gatekeepers? Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles. Okay, so let's talk about what happened this week on Beyond the Gates. It was a short week. We only had 3 episodes due to some soccer match happening. Anyway, Hayley gets Bill some food from a restaurant. They sitting there eating. Next thing you know, Bill starts choking. Hayley sitting there looking at him as he choking. In comes Naomi, saving the day, patting him on the back. Hayley gonna say, he could probably breathe if you wasn't hitting him on his back so hard. And then Naomi say, well, you was standing there doing nothing. I was just in shock. And then you came in. Girl, please. Anyway, Hayley's still trying to take him out. She's still dropping poison, which the poison might as well just be water because it has had 0 effect on Bill. Anyway, I think that Hayley really wants Bill to herself so she can take him out without interruption. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Meanwhile, the 3 amigos, Dani, Vanessa, and Tomas, Rico no Suave, put their heads together to try to figure out Lynette and what was her game. Dani remembers that she met Lynette with Hayley before the so-called mugging, which leads to the conclusion that Lynette and Hayley knew each other before Lynette came to town. Nicole and Kyle run into each other at the country club, and the only thing that they can sit up and talk about is how they can't wait to get back together and bang bang. Then Kyle mentions that he wants to introduce her to his boys. And Nicole is like, wait a minute, hold up. What we doing is just kicking it and having fun. I ain't trying to meet the family yet, okay? Kyle is still trying to play it cool and saying that he's still on her page, but at the same time, he's moving forward. All I know is that they writing it where Nicole is giddy. When Kyle come around, her face lights up and the whole 9. Actually, I like Kyle and Nicole together. I do not like Carlton. Carlton letting everybody know that he has had a thing for Nicole for the last 20 years. Oh my gosh. It's something up with Carlton. I don't know what it is yet, but hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about Carlton. Meanwhile, Ashley is tending to Grayson's injuries. And she is just frantic and, oh my gosh, you need to go to the hospital and blah, blah, blah. And he's steady telling her, no, I can't go to the hospital. It'll be in trouble. I would tell you everything, but I just can't right now. Jacob calls him and says, look, man, I don't know where you at. It better not be at Ashley's. But either way, we gonna need to make this drop or the 2 of us is gonna be out of here. Next scene, Grayson was at that hospital dropping off that bag in the elevator. Grayson say, hey, I ain't finna be taken out. And then later on, Dr. Leah threatens Ashley. And she lets Grayson know that he better not be telling Ashley nothing about what's going on. Then we find out that Grayson is not the only one at the hospital that is involved in this blood plasma ring. Smitty is going around asking everybody questions about the blood lab. He didn't checked with Shanice and Ted, getting more information. Smitty and Martin get into a heated discussion because Martin lets Smitty know that he's going to run for Senate, and Smitty snaps. But Smitty got a lot of nerve considering how secretive he has been with this investigative reporting that he's doing. Vernon warns Joey to stay away from his grandson Martin, and Joey says, well, you know what, that's all well and good, but your grandson owes me, and one day I'm going to collect. And Vernon says, stay away from him, and if you want to collect, or whenever you're ready to collect, you collect from me and not Martin. And finally, it is Ted and Nicole's anniversary. They meet up and reminisce about the good times that they had in their marriage and how they dealing with their anniversary now that they've divorced. Ted confessed that when they first met at the medical conference, that Carlton had his eyes set on Nicole then. Of course, Nicole was like, yeah, I know, he brings it up every time we get together. And Ted said that Carlton was looking for him and asked him, looking for her, Nicole, and asked him where she was, and Ted sent him in another direction. So now that Nicole and Carlton are dating, Ted wonders if she wonders what it would have been like had she met Carlton before Ted, which gave Nicole something to think about. Anyway, that was pretty much a wrap on this week's Beyond the Gates. Let me know if I missed anything. And y'all, I'll see you in the next recap. Bye.